John Cena's career in WWE is legendary, spanning more than 2 decades and producing countless memorable rivalries. But one thread that quietly weaves through his time in the ring is his ongoing war with a dynasty, the Anoa'i family. This isn't just one feud, one opponent, or one chapter. This is a saga, a rivalry that spans generations, styles, and eras. From the moment John Cena burst onto the scene in 2002, he was destined to clash with greatness. And greatness often wears the Anoa'i name. His very first brush with the family came during his early, Doctor of Thuganomics, days, where he squared off with none other than Rikishi. Rikishi wasn't just a funky, crowd-pleasing heavyweight, he was a gatekeeper of that era. And when he danced no more and turned serious, he served as a measuring stick for future legends. Cena passed that test. But the Anoa'i family tree is vast, and its branches spread far. Cena's next major war from that lineage came against Umaga, the Samoan bulldozer, a powerhouse unlike any other. Their feud in 2006 and 2007 was a true test of grit. Umaga was undefeated, untouchable, until Cena stood up and said, "Not on my watch." Their last man standing match at Royal Rumble 2007. An instant classic. Cena bled, he crawled, he screamed, and in the end, he stood tall. That match helped cement his reputation as WWE's toughest workhorse. And then came the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. While not a direct blood relative, Joe's close association and heritage with the family made their clashes in later years symbolic. When Cena and Joe collided, it was intensity versus intensity. A war of promos. A war of presence. Joe brought the realism, the grit, and the aggression that only someone molded in the Anoa'i fighting spirit could. But perhaps no rivalry defined Cena's connection to the Anoa'i legacy more than Roman Reigns. This was more than a match, it was a generational battle. The face that ran the place versus the head of the table. Cena had been the standard bearer for over a decade. Reigns was the anointed one. Their feud wasn't just about wins and losses, it was about identity. About leadership. About legacy. At No Mercy 2017, Cena passed the torch, whether he liked it or not. But he wasn't done. Their clash resumed years later. SummerSlam 2021. Roman Reigns, fully embraced by the Bloodline, stood as the dominant, unstoppable champion. Cena returned as the challenger, armed with charisma, experience, and a hunger to make history. It wasn't about hate, it was about proving that he still belonged. That he still had one more run left. Roman won, but Cena made him earn it. Every second. Let's not forget the Usos, Jimmy and Jay. Their paths crossed with Cena multiple times over the years, in tag matches, Survivor Series clashes, and Bloodline-related drama. Especially in recent years, as the Bloodline took over WWE, Cena found himself once again embroiled with the family, this time as the legend fighting the Empire. There was also Sikoa and Afa, the Wild Samoans, legends who paved the way. While Cena never faced them in the ring, their influence loomed over every Samoan he ever fought. Every time Cena entered the ring with a member of the Anoa'i family, he was stepping into a legacy that began long before him. Solo Sikoa now stands as the new wave of destruction in WWE. And it's only a matter of time before he and Cena cross paths. The pattern is clear: where there is an Anoa'i, there is a collision. Cena has become an honorary rival to the entire lineage. In many ways, the Anoa'i family represents everything Cena has stood against and also stood alongside. Honor, legacy, dominance, and family. He's gone toe-to-toe with every major star from that tree. And every time, he's emerged with scars, but also with respect. This isn't just rivalry. This is generational storytelling. Cena's career can't be told without the Anoa'i family. From Rikishi to Roman, from Umaga to the Usos, their stories are forever intertwined. John Cena didn't just wrestle stars. He wrestled a bloodline, a dynasty, a legacy. And somehow, every time, he made it feel new. Because Cena's greatness isn't just about wins. It's about how he brings out the best in others. And when you step into the ring with someone from the Anoa'i lineage, you better be ready for war. Cena always was. That's what makes this rivalry so unique. It wasn't manufactured. It was organic. It spanned time and eras. It grew with each new generation. And still, it's not over. The unseen 17. It might grow. Because legends don't just retire. They echo. and Cena's war with the Anoa family. That echo still shakes the ring.